name is Sean Wright, and I will be showing you how to make a crossover cable, a crossover Ethernet cable. And to start, you would just need a smaller, well, I would actually recommend getting a longer cord because you don't know how close you want to be sitting by your router or your switch. But for this tutorial right here, I'll be using a shorter cord since a shorter cord make cable since I already have a long cable finished. So to start, I would just start by using the wire cutter and going down 2 notches, and then I would spin it around about 2 times just to get as clean of a cut as possible. And after that spin is done, you just pull off the shield and you have exposed wires right here. So with these exposed wires, you just split them up and then organize them to fit the crossover cable, to fit the configuration of a crossover cable. And I'll be back once I do that for both sides. Excuse me. Now that I have both cords unraveled, I will need to organize them in the correct order for crossover cables, which is white and yellow, solid, well, white and orange, solid orange, white and green, solid blue, white and blue, solid green, white and brown, and solid brown. And for the other side, it's the same thing, but the blues and the greens are switched, basically. I meant the yellows and the greens are switched. Sorry about that. So I will do that right now and be back real quick. Now that I have successfully straightened out both sides, I can now start the crimping process. Well, not the crimping process, but cutting it up to be ready for crimping. And I will begin that right now. Just making sure everything is in order first. The orange cord does not want to be straight. Okay. All right. Now for the first cut. Nice smooth cut down, and I will actually apply the RJ45 to it. Everything seems to fit in place. As you can see, I have a little access, so I might have to cut this down a little bit. But I can crimp it right now. All right, back in, so I can crimp it now. There we go, that's one. For the other side, same steps. steps, nice smooth cut. And now just to connect it to a RJ45. Like so. Slide it in. There we go. Slide it in as so. Make sure the wires touch the tip of the RJ45 and just crimp it down. To the click noise. I'll be back for the testing. Cable testing a crossover cable is similar to testing a straight through cable. However, instead of the lights going down in the sequential order from 1 to 8, the lights would basically switch over, cross over, as in the name, to the other side that alternates with the wire pattern. The wire patterns inside of both RJ45s. As you can see, it crosses. They basically jump around and cross over. As you can see, they basically jump around and cross over due to that the crossing over of the wires in both RJ45s. So that has been me making and testing a crossover cable, and I hope you have a great day.